Hey guys, it's Red Band from Home Squad, doing an unboxing video. I know that a lot of you like unboxing videos and a lot of you don't understand it. I get it. I enjoy it because it's if I've been looking at something for a while, it's cool to see what actually comes in the box. You might have seen me recently do a unboxing video for this, which is the PlayStation Slim. This is the slim version of the regular PlayStation 4. It's compared to the original one. This monster. So this is the original PlayStation, the launch PlayStation 4. It's dusty because I never actually ever used my PlayStation 4. I've talked about this in the past where I just never, I had an Xbox and I just always preferred to just play on my Xbox One instead of my PlayStation 4. So I probably only used this maybe 4 to 5 times I used this. And then I bought the virtual reality, the PlayStation virtual reality. I plugged it in, all ready to go, and it stopped working. I went online, found out that you could take this off. I had no idea that even came off. I tried to dust, blow, vacuum, dust out of here. Didn't work. Then somebody there was a long, big message board on I think Sony's website that taught me that if you just hit it, yeah, it's like blowing into a Nintendo game. If you just hit it, it would start working. And so I actually got it to work by just punching on it, but then it would stop working after like 10 minutes. So whatever it is, I'm not the only one. I'm surprised there isn't a class action lawsuit on that, because there's obviously some part in here that over time just starts failing and you actually have to hit on it, probably like a solder or something like that. So unfortunately, when the PlayStation VR launched, they launched it with the Slim, which is honestly a lot better than the old one. It's a lot quieter. It's a lot smaller. The one thing that a lot of people didn't like about the Slim is that it got rid of the optical output, which to me it wasn't a big deal because I wasn't plugging it into my stereo. This was more for my home, for my bedroom, to watch like Hulu and View and all that crap on it. But I didn't think this was cool that they did this. A month later, they released the PlayStation Pro, which is their updated like system, which we'll talk about in a second. So I thought that was really bad because a lot of people were buying the VR and they had to buy a PlayStation system if they didn't have one. So a lot of them probably bought the Slim, and they can't really return it now because it's been over 30 days if they bought it during the launch of the PlayStation VR. So I thought that was kind of crappy that Sony did that to their peeps. But this is going to go into my bedroom, so whatever. So here, got the PlayStation 4. This came out today. This monster of a box, which is a lot bigger than the original box. It's a lot heavier than the original box. This system is definitely, I think they said it's 30% heavier than the original launch system. Now you're probably saying, why is that? Because there's a lot more in this. There's a second processor, there's more memory, it has 4K output. A lot of you guys are bouncing around the new 4K TVs, so this is good for all that. But the reason that it's mostly, the reason I got it is if you enjoy the PlayStation VR, which I do, and I'm still going to release a review video on it, but I wanted to get this guy involved before I gave my final review. So far, if I were to review it right now, out of 10, I would probably give it about a 9. I so far have enjoyed the PlayStation VR. I think it's great. I think the only thing that's really the problem with it right now is the lack of really quality games. There's a lot of good games, like Batman, but it's only like an hour long. You know, like you can sit down, play it, and beat it, and be like, all right, that was sweet, but it's done now, and you don't really want to play it again. But overall, yeah, PlayStation VR is sweet, but that's not what this is about. I will have a full review after I fucks with this a little more, because one of the issues I have been having with the PS4, the Slim, playing it, is I found that it loses memory fast. Like it feels like if you play a lot of games in one sitting, there's going to be a lot of tracking problems where you have to restart your PlayStation just to get a better game. And I haven't had major issues, nothing major. I just noticed that sometimes if I've been playing it for a while, I'd noticed that the tracking's a little off, or things are a little silly. But then if I restart everything goes back to normal. So I don't know if that for sure is a like the older system just trying to catch up, or what. So that's why I wanted, before I did my final review of the PlayStation VR, I wanted to play with this guy first, and this is the PlayStation 4 Pro. So let's do an unboxing video. This is not a review. This is just simply me unboxing it and seeing what's inside this humongous box. So let's first look at the box. Pretty basic. There's no game that comes with it, which is a little odd when you're spending $400 on a system that doesn't even come with a game. A lot of times you get the PlayStation or whatnot, you have, you know, packaging like Call of Duty, you know, included or something like that. Not so. Speaking of Call of Duty, on the back you got Call of Duty, which it does not come with. And the reason why it's showing that is that one of the cool things about this system is that it will still play all the games that the original PlayStation can play. It's still a regular PlayStation 4, but now with this system, a lot of the games starting from now on, and some of the games that have already been made, now have options to up the graphics, the details, the frame rate. A few of these games you can like get, like Tomb Raider, the new Tomb Raider game that just recently came out, has 3 different graphics. You can either have visually like upgraded, like so everything's just like crazy shadows and textures, or you could have frame rate upgraded, so everything just flows smoother. So it's cool. It's pretty much PlayStation Pro is pretty much like having a high-end computer and being able to check a few more options in the graphics settings and stuff. So let's unbox it. Let's see what's in here. I'm going to take off this thing. Looks like we have the thing. I've seen this before, where it's a box inside of a box. Yep. So now you have the white generic box, kind of generic box. So it's a double box. Oh my god. Alright, so right when you open up, you have the quick start guide. Now you have a second box over here, which I'm guessing is controllers and electricity and shit like that. Looks like you have a USB to mini USB. Plug the controller in. Looks like you comes with headphones for your controller. Yeah, looks like comes with that. Never use that crap. Power cable. And that's one cool thing that I like about the PlayStation compared to the Xbox, is you don't get that big power chunk that the Xbox has. The Xbox, you usually have that big power block that then you have to plug this in. This just plugs right into the back of the system, unless they changed it on this system, which they might have, because it's a faster system. But usually you don't have the power chunk. Here we got, oh, it comes with an HDMI cable, which is nice. And of course the regular controller, which I believe this is the exact same controller. Yep, looks exactly the same. Same exact PS4 controller that we know. Alright, now there's a second box. This is the system. What do we have in here? We got some more advertising, whatever. Alright, now we have the system. That's it inside the box, I believe. Smells pretty fucking good. And Toad, you want to get on this? It smells like God damn, you can't beat that smell of a brand new video game system. There's nothing like it. Chemicals. All right, so here we go. Wow, it's looks pretty similar to what we already have seen. Let's try to get this in more. Here's the front. Let's just take a look comparably to the small one. Wow, it's a lot different. Here's the front. Looks like you got two USB on the front, like similar. It's a triple stack, which is funny because I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the design of PlayStations. It looks like you have a power button and an eject button, which is ridiculous. One thing I do like about the Slim is they actually have hardware buttons. Where is that? Hardware buttons right here. So you can actually push them down, which I really liked, because on the old one it's just kind of like, am I pushing a button? It's just, so here it looks like we're going back to the whatever. You don't even really know if there's this tiny little button. Right here's eject and right here is power. I'm not a fan of that. Let's see, on the side, what the fuck is that? On the side you have nothing, except there's a little circle right there. I don't know if you can see that. There's a circle, like a hole on the side. I have no idea what that is. That's very weird. Huh. So yeah, there's the side there. On the back, this is cool. We got the optical, audio optical back. We have another USB, so that's going to be really great for plugging in VR. Having a USB in the back. That's a lot of people who have the PlayStation VR is going to love that. HDMI power. See, you don't have the power brick. You're plugging it right into there. What is this? We have a. Oh, that's not USB. That's for, yeah. We have a USB, and that's one of those other plugs for whatever VR. We have a Ethernet, which could be used to transfer your game saves and everything from your old PlayStation. And that's it. And then on the other side, you have nothing except some very unusual hidden logos. It looks like you have like a Dolby, HDMI, DTS, Blu-ray. All the advertising is hidden in there. Again, very weird. On the bottom, just normal shit. You have the X and the circles and stuff. And that's it. So there you go, the PlayStation Pro unboxing. Now let's take a size. Let's look at size-wise. Let's take a look at this. Point camera down. So here you go. Here's the PlayStation Pro. Let's see if I can get the periscope in on this. Here's PlayStation Pro. Here is let's see. Here's the new Slim, which is a lot thinner, a lot smaller than the old one. So yeah, there's a good what is that, about an inch and a half, inch and a quarter all around thin wise. Look at that difference. So that's what you get for having an extra processor and some extra memory. Now let's just take a look at the old one. Let's put that right in the middle. Jeez, what a weird. Ugh. There you go. Look at that. What a creepy design. Designs are shit. All right, let's put the top on top. The big difference between the design of the three is the original, very sharp corners. Everything's very sharp, where the new ones have more of a round corners. So the one on top, this is the PlayStation 4 Slim. The one in the middle, that's the original PS4, and on the one on the bottom is the Pro. So yeah, this is a huge monster compared to all the other ones. But we'll see what it is. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of any of the designs of these. I wish I could design this crap. All right. So there you go, guys. That is the PS4 Pro unboxing. I'm going to put it up to my virtual reality and give you a good, full, solid review of the PlayStation VR in the next coming days as I hook it up to the Pro and see if there's any major differences for virtual reality. This is Brian, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Redban, R-E-D-B-A-N, or go to my YouTube page for tech shit. I have unboxing of the Slim. I have some other unboxing stuff, unboxing of the PlayStation Virtual Reality, and that is Let's Find Jesus on YouTube. Let's Find Jesus. You can find all that on my Twitter, or just follow me on Death Squad, deathsquad.tv. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.